Hey, good morning. It's Wednesday, August 9th, and we're going to solve today's New York Times crossword puzzle, which is a fun thing to do, and that's pretty much what we do on this YouTube channel. This one's constructed by Karen Robbins and Matthew Stock. Matthew's name we see pretty regularly, but I don't recognize Karen's name, so who knows? Hope you're having a decent week, and hope this puzzle delivers on its promise of excellent solving. Weird week for me. We flipped back from Vale Dance Festival back into concert season, so we're um, switching gears again. We've got the band Chicago coming up on Friday night, and that'll be a big sellout show. So looking forward to that. And went out on the Colorado River, did some paddleboarding yesterday, just summer stuff, and now we're back at it, grinding away at our crossword puzzles. Let's do it. A woodworker's file. Is that like an ads? Is it an ads? Could this be a Z? Maybe. A landlocked African country. Let's see. What are African countries with 4 letters? It could be Mali. It could be Chad. Oh, Jean Art, right? So that's going to be Chad, I bet. Divulged, like gave out, told to, ratted. A barn bundle is probably a bale of hay. A lofty beginning is aero, like aerodynamics. Eco-friendly party announcement. Eco-friendly party announcement. It's probably an Evite because we're not wasting paper, I guess. And so this looks like it's going to be themey, right? What's found under Casper's Christmas tree? Well, this isn't a. Um, for a key card. I don't think this is ads. Outlander Network is stars, right? Evil Woman, that ELO, Electric Light Orchestra. A Brillo competitor is SOS, I think. SOS, right? Types of sponges. Boardroom VIPs. Well, that's like execs, but it could be like CEOs, CFOs, but I bet that ends in an S. Alternative to a glossy finish is a matte finish. A rule that forbids singing hymns to the devil. I mean, all I can think of is sympathy for the devil, but that's not it. Filmmaker blank Lily Amirpour. I don't know. A nursing site, you nurse at a teat. Baseball's Big Poppy. Oh my gosh. David Ortiz. Like, I'm from Boston. David Ortiz is one of my all-time favorite athletes and just personalities in general. And man, that guy put a lot of smiles on a lot of our faces so often. What a guy. Access to the company jet, for example, that'd be a perk. Feature of a satchel is this: pizzeria offerings served with marinara for dipping. Oh, calzone. It makes me think of the Seinfeld episode about calzones. Feature of a satchel. Like a strap, maybe? Bit of fantasy sports fodder is a stat. Did a lot of fantasy sports when I was younger, but escaped. NYC cultural institution that opened 9 days after the stock market crash of 29. This is term, right? Term paper or term life insurance. This is like MoMA. Yeah, and Zags. There we go. Wedding dress fabric. Is that like satin? Indeed. Costume department staple is a wig. A doctor's concern when a rival clinic opens up next door. So still don't really have any idea what's going on with these longer theme answers. The O in EGOT is an Oscar. EGOT is Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony. When you win all four, you're an EGOT. O fudge is like probably darn. Did a 5K or 10K ran. Teamwork inhibitor is ego. Billiards ricochet is a carom. Right? Or is it? It's not a masse shot. No. Evidence at the robbery crime scene of little consequence, like mere trivial island near the Big Island. I think that's Oahu, right? I don't know the layout of Hawaii really at all. This could also be Maui. Saw there were some crazy wildfires in Maui yesterday. Very scary. Domesticated is tame, caving to gravity, like sagging. Dance Dance Revolution. This is probably a step. Did in as a dragon. Slay. Okay, decent first pass. 517 we're at. Clinton's first appointee to be Supreme Court informally. Like that must be Ruth Bader Ginsburg, right? Partners of Ooze are Oz. This is a rasp. This is a slot, and this is a rasp. Passover in Hebrew. This is ghost something. Ghostly presence. What do we got here? Watchman Hey. Classic show tune with the lyric, when you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything. Oh, do, re, mi. Landlocked African country is Lesotho. June 18th, vis-a-vis 19th, is the eve. Part of La La Land is Tinseltown. Otto Porter Jr. and Let On. Yeah. Okay. Option for Halloween is a treat. The alternative being a trick. Distinctive flair is Elan. Some Z's is Naps. Famed backboard breaking dunker of the 90s is Shaquille O'Neal. What do we got here? Rule that forbids singing hymns to the devil. Something in hell. Activity for Bill Watterson or Bill Keane. Cartooning. See, Bill Watterson. I think Bill Keane did. What's that one? Family Circus. And Bill Watterson. What did he do? Anyways, they're cartooners. No Chance in Hell. There we go. And this is CEOs and Pesach. Apologies to my Hebrew-speaking friends. I have no idea how to say that word, and I don't really think I've seen that word before. And I grew up in a very Jewish community, and I'm still totally unfamiliar with this word. The output of a cartoonist is a strip. One per customer is a limit. Bit of conical shaped candy. Slightly is probably a tad. Crunchy baked snack. That's a pita chip. So it's not Oahu, so it is Maui. It's going to take a lot more than that to fool me. Nice try. What is this? Indeed, it is High Point of Exodus. This is a mountain. Oh, I bet this is not darn, it's dang. And this is Mount Sinai. Let's see. I'm just concerned with arrival. So losing patience. Egrets. What did I miss here? Pester Snow Nags. Modern Wedding might have two grooms. There's a local band here in the Vale area called the Runaway Grooms, and I think that's one of the best band names ever. And they're really good. Check them out. The Runaway Grooms. Really, really good. Turntable speeds are RPMs. Piece for one voice. A piece for one voice. Is this Prince on something? Prince of Thieves. Prince of Thieves. I like this theme. It's got a nice alliterative quality to it, and piece for one voice. Little consequence is minor and saggy. Ooh. Well, what is our mistake here? Quaffer caroler. All right, so a rasp, Chad, let on, Bale, arrow, evite, ghostly presence, stars, ELOSOS, CEOs, Matt, no chance in hell. Anna, I think that probably works. Teat or tease, perk strap, MoMA, satin, it is, wig, losing patience, Oscar, dang, ran ego, Karam, I think that's how you spell Karam, right? Prince of Thieves, minor, Maui, tame, saggy, step, slay. This could be tough. Oohs and ahs, slot for keycard. And while I don't know this word, I'm pretty confident in the crossers there. Not some other thing. Yeah, it's Pat Satch, I think. Macho Man, hey, ARP, do, re, mi, Lesotho. I think that's how you spell that. And again, pretty confident with my crossers. Tinseltown, Auto, Ness, Treat, Elon, Stat, Term, Naps, O'Neill, Cartooning, Comic Strip, Limit, Sudden Turns, Conical Shape, a Hershey's Kiss, yeah, a Tad, Kita Chip, Nice Try, Mount Sinai. Like, what? Oh, meme. Slew. There we go. Yikes. That was a little scary. On a Wednesday, no less. Still a pretty fast solve, and I had Slay. It was Slew. And I should have known that. Like, it couldn't be Slay because the tense would be wrong, right? And I should have known that was wrong. And then obviously, work with thread is so, not SEY, which is nothing. And meme wasn't Mima. So we done did it. And apparently, I have an 18-day streak, which is, I don't know, at this point in my life, pretty impressive. I don't really go for the streaks, and I'm surprised to have managed to solve the puzzle 18 days in a row. But let's have a look-see what we liked and what we didn't like. A rasp, I don't know what that is as a tool. I've heard of it, but don't love that clue. I mean, rasp to me is more of a raspy voiced clue. Chad, along with Lesotho, like a couple of landlocked African countries, sure. Lesotho, I mean, if you're stuck with this as a piece of fill as an answer, then, there's only one way to clue it as landlocked African country. But Chad, like, especially these days, a Chad, in the same way that a Karen has become a name for a genre of person, so is a Chad. There's ways to clue this that would make it a little more current, I guess. Let on Christian Bale. Would have probably preferred a Christian Bale clue here than a Barnyard Bundle. Arrow, Evite, Ghostly Presence. So I like this theme. It's just kind of like, it's clever, but not overly clever. You don't have to know anything in order to solve it. It's just kind of has a little bit of wordplay. I said alliteration. It's not really alliterative. It's a wordplay thing. But Ghostly Presence, No Chance in Hell, and Losing Patience, Prince of Thieves, all really good. To be honest, like the first two kind of seem a little more themey, a ghost and hell. Those seem a little more tied in with one another. Where then we go to Losing Patience and we kind of lose that dark Halloweeny quality, right? Outlander, my stepmother Nancy, obsessed with Outlander, so obsessed that she's become obsessed with all things Scottish, and went to Scotland and started drinking scotch and went on an Outlander diet and the whole nine. So, cheers to you, Nancy, and cheers to Outlander. Well done. ELO, SOS, CEOs. Wow, all in a row. ELO, SOS, CEOs. Boom, boom, boom. Yuck. Matt, No Chance in Hell. Anna Lily Amirpour. I feel like I've heard this name, but I don't know. I mean, I have no idea what films she's made or why I should know her. David Ortiz, like, I'm just gonna be thinking about David Ortiz all day. Like, I've never seen anyone who was more of a clutch hitter. Barry Bonds, I suppose, maybe, but like, my God, David Ortiz, just whenever everything was a disaster, he would step up to the plate and hit a home run and save our lives. And the Red Sox championship in 2004, I mean, that's got to be the high point of my sports fandom. There were some good Patriots wins, and but man, that was a big, big deal. Finally getting over the hump, beating the Yankees, breaking the curse, a 100-year-old curse in 2004. Thank you, David Ortiz. What a guy. Perk strap, MoMA. It'd be funny if we had MoMA and then Mima, which I was trying to squeeze in there. Metropolitan, wait, Museum of Modern Art. Is that all it is? It's so arrogant to just be the Museum of Modern Art because there's so many. It's not like LA MoMA or some, it doesn't require a qualifier. Satin dress, it is wig, losing patience, Oscar, dang, ran, ego, carom. It's funny, I think of carom more in a baseball context. Like, might have been nice to tie that in with David Ortiz. I don't know. Prince of Thieves, Minor, Maui. Good luck to everyone in Maui and wildfires. I live in a place where we are always worried about wildfires. And yeah, knock on wood, everything will be okay-ish. It's not going to get any better, though. Tame, Saggy, Step, Slew, RBG, Oz, Slot. I don't. I mean, this is a really tough bit of fill, and just like with any trivia thing, it's like if you're someone who attends this service and is familiar with Passover in Hebrew, like this is a gimme, just an immediate lock. You just punch it right in, and you're good to go. But for those of us who aren't as familiar with it, that's a really tough one. And since it's in Hebrew, it's a lot tougher to parse it. It's not an English word, so figuring out what might go here is a little more challenging. A calzone. Hey, ARP, Do Re Mi, Lesotho, Eve, Tinseltown. That's a nice clue. I don't really have any idea why it became Tinseltown. Did they actually like have parades where they like threw tinsel and stuff? That seems very wasteful and not environmentally sound, but definitely the kind of thing that they might have been doing in the day. Otto Porter Jr., another really tough bit of trivia fill. I pay a decent amount of attention to the NBA, and I don't, that's not, I mean, blank Porter Jr. to me is Michael Porter Jr., which is not the answer. So, large Scottish lock as a Ness, Loch Ness, Trick or Treat, Elon, Stat, Term Paper, Naps, Shaquille O'Neal, another just legend with an awesome sports personality, and what a guy. Cartooning, sure. I mean, I like the reference. I like the Bill Watterson, Bill Keane thing, but I don't know. Cartooning as an answer isn't so great. But everyone loves a good comic strip. Obviously, The Far Side being the greatest comic strip of all time. One per customer is Limit, Zags, Hershey's Kiss, a Tad, Pita Chip. I like this one just because it feels current and modern. People eat pita chips all the time, and I don't know, it just feels like a thing that's part of our lives more. Nice try, Suneye, Nags. Ooh, we have Nags and Zags. Wow, we have Zags, Nags, and Naps. Eh. A little bit stepping on our own toes here. The Runaway Grooms, love that one. Egrets, sure, why not? RPMs, Aria, Oval, Internet Meme, Eggnog, Fat. This is kind of, I didn't even notice these two clues because I just did the crossers, but I kind of like how they did Fat and Tuesday back to back like that. That's cool. And so pretty good. I mean, so Wednesday we managed to get a fairly nice theme installed there. Still a smooth solve, even with a big hiccup that cost me a minute at the end. Still pretty quick. 11:55, despite my struggles here in the southeast region. So overall, yeah, pretty good puzzle, pretty nice solve, pretty good Wednesday, and there was a bunch of common fill that we see regularly, but there was enough unique and surprising fill to offset it. And like I said, we've got these four nice theme answers that kind of added to the whole thing. So yeah, pretty good. I'm a happy guy. Well done, Karen Robbins and Matthew Stock. Pretty decent solve. As always, please click the like button if you liked it. If you managed to get this far and you didn't like it, then I don't have any advice for you. I'm not sure what your angle is or how you ended up this many minutes into this video, but assuming you got this far and actually enjoyed the puzzle, click the like button. That'd be great. And if you have not yet done so, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can keep making these videos and droning on about my week and about what I like and don't like. And you can agree, disagree, or abstain. It's all good. The choice is yours. Anyways, that's about enough rambling for today. Hope this hump day treats you well, and I might try to squeeze in another solve this weekend, maybe Friday before the Chicago concert. But in the meantime, hope you finish up your week nicely, and hope everything works out pretty well for you. And I hope you don't have to listen to me ramble any longer. See you later. Bye.